We want to DIY how to cut and sew simple gown for beginners. Let's get started. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are subscribed, thank you for doing that for me. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you for your love and your support. Please comment on every video I drop here. Just comment for me. Today, what's DIY simple gown for beginners? Yes, I'm going to make a pinafore like I showed you earlier. This is what we're going to make today. Look at it. So look at this. Look at it. So it's beautiful, guys. So the measurements I make is my full measurement is 45. Yes, I made it for 11 plus years. 11 plus years. Yeah, thanks, guys. All you have to do is what you're going to need your bust. You're going to need your length, your full length, and you're going to need your half length. When your half length is going to start from here, your half length start from here. That's what you're going to see. Make this place tight to the other side. That's it. And the first thing you're going to do, you're going to take a perfect measurement. When you want to measure it, let me take it for example. This is my bust. I want to make this bust. Like I'm making this up 32. I'm making it up 32. You are going to add 32 divided by 2. That's going to give you 60 plus 1 inches allowance. Yeah, it's 1 inch allowance. And after cutting the neck, you're going to cut the neck. You don't need to cut this place. And when you get to this side, like this your shoulder, this side you're going to have like 3 inches. Is okay, 3 inches. And when you have your 3 inches, make sure you still have like 4 inches here. That 4 inches you are going to make use to bend this place, because you're going to bend this side. This guy used to bend it. It's very simple to make, very simple to make. You can make it for yourself, you can make it for your, yeah, this like the one I made for my daughter too. She's just 2 plus. Can you see? For so beautiful, she's just 2 plus. See. So I'm going to show you how I make this. So let's get started. Let's see how I did it. My first video on how to sew. The next thing I'll be showing how I cut this simple gown, this pinafore gown. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to place your fabric on a flat table, like the way I'm doing it. Make sure when you want to cut, to put it on a flat table. And I'm going to cut out the full measurement. My full measurement is 45. I make use of 45. That's my full measurement. Down the full measurement, you have to have a 2 inches allowance of sewing, or 3 inches. Make use of 2, 3 inches, or 4. It just depends on how you want it. If you want it to be big, just make use of, you're going to trace it out. So after tracing it out, you are going to cut it like the way I'm doing now. I'm going to cut it. Don't forget, I said you're going to add 2 inches to the down. That's what I'm tracing down. I make use of 2 inches, and I'm going to cut the 2 inches out. And make sure when you're tracing it, make sure you make use of your chalk, make use of a color chalk, so that you can see the line that you are tracing out. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the down out. Make sure you are going to trace it in 2 places so that you remember to press it. So the next thing, you're going to turn it out. You're going to turn it out, and after turning it out, I turn it to 2, then fold it into 4. I fold into 2, then I fold it again, making 4. So I want to cut out the neck out. I'll be making use of 3 by 3. That's how I'm going to bring it out. It just depends on the neck that you want. If you want it to be wide, you can make use of 3 to 3.5. Just depend on the size of the person I make use of. So I'm tracing the neck out. I'll be tracing the neck out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to trace it out with my chalk. Don't forget to make use of your color chalk. Make use of color chalk. You can make use of white chalk, or like I'm making use of blue chalk, but make sure you make use of color chalk. So you trace the neck out. After tracing the neck out, make sure it's 3 by 3. Make sure it's 3 by 3. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it out. Like, see the way I'm cutting it out. I'm going to cut it out. I don't want the neck to be wide. I'm going to cut it out. The next thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut the shoulder. That one where I am now. I'll be making use of 3 inches. I'll be making use of 3 inches. So you place your tape to it. I'll make it of course 3 inches. I'm going to trace 3 inches. Don't forget there is no zip here, so because I'm making it of 3 inches, because I'm still going to fold it in, I'm making of 3 inches. Then 1 inches from the beginning, I said I'm going to add 1 inches. That is the 1 inches I'm tracing out. I'm tracing the 1 inches out. So the length, the half length is 13 inches. That is where you're going to make use of the belt. That's 30 inches. I'm going to mark out the 30 inches out now. I will mark it out down. You mark and you trace it up back. So the 1 inches, I've already marked the 1 inches. I'm going to cut the 1 inches out. I'm cutting out the 1 inches out to the 13 inches. Then after the 13 inches, can you see I make it down? I'm going to have like 1.5 down there. You can make use of 2 inches to make it down there. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to fold that side. I'm going to fold that side. I'm folding it out. Don't forget that I said 4 inches from the beginning. That 4 inches we're having making 2 inches. Making 2 inches, 2 plus 2, that's 4 inches in 4 places. That's going to be 8 places. So I'm going to trace that place down. That is the sewing. I will trace it down. So the next thing I'm going to do is the belt side, the belt. So I'm going to cut the belt in 4 places. That's going to 3 inches by 25 inches. 3 inches by 25 inches for each. So you're going to have 4 belts. Then you trace it out. You trace it out. So you're going to cut 4 belts in 4 places. Don't forget I said you're going to cut it in 4 places. After marking it out, you trace it out with your scissors. You trace it out. So I'm having 4. This is the third word. I'm having 4, making use of 4 belts. So thank you. This is the first part on how. So welcome back to the sewing part. I just need to take a little break to get to the sewing part. We did the cutting part, now is the sewing part. So let's get ready to go to the sewing machine and sew along with me. So this is the sewing part. The first thing I'm going to sew here is the belt. I'm going to sew the belt. Don't forget we have 4 belts, so we're going to sew 4 belts. 2 for one side and 2 for the other side, making 4 belts. So you're going to fold like where I'm folding it. You fold and you place it on your sewing machine and you sew it down. Sew it down. For beginner, you have to take it easy. Don't rush yourself. Take it easy and sew it down. So let's continue. Sewing is fun. Let's sew it down. Let's sew it down. I have to take it easy and you still have to sew it neatly. Make sure you sew it neatly. And you're going to iron it. You're going to iron it. Sorry, I won't be able to show you the iron part. You're going to iron it to make it neatly. Iron it and sew it down. You sew it down. You take it easy. For beginners, you take it easy. Take it easy. Sewing is fun, so let's keep sewing. Sewing is fun, so sew it down the way I'm sewing it. Take it easy. Don't rush yourself. Take it easy and sew it down. And make sure your hand is very straight when sewing. Your hand must be very straight. That is very important. Your hands must be very straight. So I'm going to cut out the thread out. The first side of the gown, you want to sew it from the down to the up. Remember I cut 2 inches when I was cutting it, so I'm going to sew this down. I'm going to fold out 2 inches. I'll fold it. You're going to trace your 2 inches down. Make sure you have the mark. For beginners, make sure you have your 2 inches marked. You mark it and you make sure your hand is very straight. You fold it the way I'm folding it. You fold it, then you're going to fold it down. You fold it down, you fold the 2 inches, fold the way I'm folding it, and you sew it. You sew it down. You sew it down. You should keep sewing it down. And make sure when you're sewing it, make sure your hand is very straight. Keep sewing it. Sewing it fun. Sew it down. So you keep sewing it down. You sew the first side down. So we're coming to the end of the first part. You sew it down. Make sure your hand is very straight. Don't forget, your hand must be very straight, so you don't need to rush yourself. Take it easy. You keep sewing it down. Sewing it fun. Keep sewing. You sew it down. Don't forget, you are sewing it with the 2 inches. And if for beginners, you have to make use of your chalk and trace it down. So we are end with the first part. You sew it down. You are end with the first part. So this is the down part. The down part, the first part we did was the first side. So the down part, you're going to sew it down. Don't forget, we mark out 2 inches. I mark out 2 inches. You sew it down. You sew it down. You keep sewing it down. Sew it down. And make sure, don't forget, your hand must be very straight, and sew it neatly. Sew it down. After sewing it, make sure you cut out the left thread. You have to cut it out. Don't forget, you have to cut it out immediately. Don't forget. And when sewing, whenever you notice a place that you didn't sew, make sure you go back and sew it back. I have to show you guys, for beginners, you're going to sew it back. You sew it back and cut out the left thread. You cut out the left thread. So I'm sewing the neck part. I'll be sewing the neck part. I'm going to press the neck. That's for beginners. This will be easy for you. I'll press the neck. When I'm doing your neck, please just take it easy. You have to take it easy, and you have to cut out the left thread, because you're going to have a lot of thread. You're going to cut out the left thread. You have to take it easy when sewing the neck parts. You take it easy to sew the neck parts. So let's keep sewing the neck. Sewing is fun. Let's keep sewing the neck. If you have any question, please ask me. Ask me any question on this video. Please kindly ask me. So we're done with the neck parts. That's the neck parts. Make sure you cut out the left thread. So the next part we're doing now is the belt. We have 4 belts. Our belt is 3 inches by 25 inches. 3 inches by 25 inches in 4 places. 3 inches by 25 inches in 4 places. So 12.5 inches is going to give you 25 for each belt. If you are folding it in 2 places to cut that, you're going to give it. So we want to sew that part now. We're going to sew the part now. We'll sew the part now. So our half length is 13 inches. I make use of 13 inches. That is our half length. We're going 13 inches. We are going to mark it with your chalk. Mark it with your chalk in 4 places: the first side, the second side, the back side, and the second back side. The way I'm doing it, you are going to use your chalk to trace it. Go to the next place, you mark it out with your chalk, and you trace it out. You mark it out and you trace it out. The first side, the second side, the back, first side of the back, and the second side of the back. That's what you're going to mark out. That's where you're going to place your belt. Each belt, making 4 belts. Where you're going to place it. Make sure you are going to mark it with your chalk. Mark your chalk and trace it down to see the both side is correct. You trace it down to see this both side is correct. then you place your belt on it. You place your belt on it. You place your belt on it and take it to your sewing machine. You place it on your sewing machine and you sew the parts. That belt, you sew it down. You sew it together. You sew it and you cut out the left thread. Don't forget to cut out the left thread. So that's how I'm going to sew the four parts. You sew the four parts, sew the four belt parts. I'm going to sew it. Yes. Thank you for going along with me. Sewing is fun. Let's keep sewing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment down. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much. I hope you love this tutorial on how to cut a so simple gown for beginners. Thank you so much. I love you all. So this is how you're going to wear your simple pinafore gown. This is how you're going to wear it. You start from the front and you take the front one to the back and you tie it. You can wear singlets, you can wear a long sleeve, you can wear a body hug, just kind of what you want to wear with it. Yes, that is it. So you can rock it. So beautiful. So check my last video on how I make this Zara cap too. Check it there. I make my Zara cap. Yes, guys. Thank you for taking a good time and thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you next time on my next video. Bye.